and the owner of the garden centre came out. We had our masks on, and he said, "You don't have to wear masks in here for me, I'm not bothered." Well, we'll find something that'll be good for one of our... Oh, look there, there's the door whip.
How can you think about a thing like this at such a devastating time?
Hello, welcome to a new vlog. Controversial.
What?
Microwaving the bacon.
Oh, I'm so over that.
Oh, bagel's ready. We're having, not patties this morning.
We ain't got any.
We're having bacon medallions, which we got on yesterday's muscle food delivery.
At some point, we will properly recreate what we had at Market Street Dining. We'll get some proper applewood bacon and the patties and some cream cheese and bagels.
Well, maybe we'll do it when Hannah and Mark comes.
Well, yeah.
Hannah and Mark friends are coming later in the month. They're going to stay locally, and we're going to do some social distancing little gatherings on the patio, so we could make them breakfast. They can sit there.
If it rains, it'll be
We'll sit there.
Indoors thing.
Well, I hope it don't rain.
Well,
So,
it's ready to be open it.
is this ready? I hope the microwave's clean inside.
It is clean. And they have just done the oven as well.
Yes, I like it when it's pork medallions because you don't have to bother with getting rid of all fat.
The only thing is they're not smoked. It has to be smoked. Everything has to be smoked like it is in America.
No, well, don't forget to get the daddy's sauce out.
Brown sauce is out.
What are we having? Oh, HP.
Yeah.
We've got HP at the moment.
Right.
Breakfast time.
We haven't had this since we were in lockdown. Bacon and bagels, have we?
No, we switched to patties. Good news. The wasps have gone, apart from a couple maybe.
Well, there's just ones that are lingering looking where the house is.
So we had a wasp nest yesterday, if you didn't see that video. So, it's warm, but the sun has gone.
God, it never came out.
Well, I know. I meant from yesterday. So we're going to go out and get them chip-ins finally and go to the correct garden centre today, which we should have just gone to yesterday. And maybe go out for a walk somewhere.
Possibly. It looks a bit blustery.
Yeah.
We'll have to play it by ear.
Yeah.
And we may go to Curry's to see if we can find a new TV for our apartment.
Curry's?
Well, where are you going to
Well,
do
we
it?
wouldn't ever
I
buy
don't
it from
think garden
Curry's.
centres are gonna sell
We
TVs,
wouldn't buy
do
it from Curry's though, would we?
Why?
You're not a Curry's fan. I had problems with Curry's in the past.
So where are you going to buy TV from?
Amazon.
And now you're going to look at it?
Yeah, you look at it first in Curry's and then you buy it from Amazon.
Well, of course you do. You shop around.
We were just watching last night our California Disneyland vlogs. I think we mentioned on yesterday's vlog, and it's just
Another world away.
it's brought me down a little bit. It's like
Well, stop pissing watching it then.
no, because I was so happy on those vlogs and so upbeat and so positive about 2020.
We were so happy watching it. Like we can remember what it was like, and it was only this year as well.
And it just reminded me like 2020 for us started out so well, like a few weeks in Florida with our Florida friends, and we had so many plans for the year, as I'm sure everybody else did as well.
Basically, we need a Disney fix.
Yeah, it's not just Disney. We had so many plans to travel. We were thinking about going back to Italy, and we were going to do another road trip over the UK, go up to Scotland, and obviously there's been more lockdowns there. So at the moment, all our travel plans are on hold. We're not going to go anywhere, especially on a plane. Even if flights reopen, we're not going to be rushing to get on a plane because it's just, we don't think it's safe at the moment. So,
I'm sure if you took precautions, it would be safe.
well, yeah, but
the issues is that people are just thinking, oh, virus is gone, let's just go and party.
We're waiting for the vaccine. So,
Yeah, well, we might not ever get one. So
instead of going to Disneyland Paris in a car today on a Eurotunnel, we're going to a garden centre to get some back. And maybe have a coffee. You know, I don't think it's sorted it. There's 2 wasps there and there's 3 wasps. There's loads of wasps going in still. 4 up there at the minute. I think you need to go and get it again.
Right. Big sakes. Give me keys.
One on my arm. Yeah, they're still crawling up. Right, so we're going to give it another squirt. Because it hasn't worked 100%. Hopefully, this will do the trick. We've just been to the first garden centre to look at chip-ins. It was quite expensive, and the owner of the garden centre came out. We had our masks on, and he said, "You don't have to wear masks in here for me, I'm not bothered."
Idiot.
So we're like, "Well, we're gonna do," and he's like, "It's no good wearing masks when it's hot, it's warm, it's horrible." So we did go in and had a quick look around in his masks, but shopkeepers say that kind of thing to us, it will just mean that we will never ever go back there again.
And it also means it should be shut down.
Because it doesn't, obviously, he thinks it's obviously one of these people that doesn't take the virus seriously, so we'll never go back there again. So we're going to our next one now, where Nick has seen a price on the website, 10 litres for...
No, 300 litres, 100 litres for $17.99, which seems too cheap, and I reckon that's last year's price. And they have a cafe, and they have that nice Russian there, so something to look at while we're having a drink. Just won't be right, would it?
That's
Toast a currant tea cake without jam.
spread me jam on, spread me jam on.
I have to have that one.
Why?
Because I have to have the bottom.
No.
I just don't like the crusty top of a tea cake, but you don't mind.
So when it comes to tea cakes, you're a bottom, not a top.
Yeah.
And I've got a nice lemon and green tea. So we have found the bark that we want. It is, what's it?
300 litres for £17.
Which is a bargain, an absolute
Compared to everybody
bargain.
else.
I mean, we have just spent money on a toasted currant tea cake as well, but wouldn't be right, would it? We had a cup of tea.
Can't spread that in garden, no, can you?
Right, here we go. See, I need a proper boot cover. I need to get one off Amazon. 300 litres of bark for how much? $17.99.
17. I'm not going to go in.
Well, what do you mean? Oh, that's it.
It won't fit. And it won't fit because of this.
And can you take that off?
Yep.
Good job then.
Somehow.
There we go.
Right, 2 more to go.
So we can't actually put this down until tomorrow when they've come and dug the garden out. One more, just one more.
Right, we're on his way back to the lodge with the cat with the bark, which absolutely stinks. It smells very earthy and very barky, doesn't it?
It always does. It will around lodge for a few days once we put it down.
So we're hoping when we get back, the wasps will have, the ones that came back, I think it were just the ones that were lingering from yesterday that hadn't actually gone inside the nest.
They've been out for a night.
Yeah, they've been out on a boozer. Anyway, so we were just talking about what we were going to do for our next cook-along, weren't we?
Oh, it was, yes.
And quite a while back, Sandra and Steve, the guys that we met and went for a meal with at Boma, they actually sent us a Disney recipe copycat cookbook. So the plan is, the next cook-along is going to be something like a Disney recreation that's served in Disney, but we're going to cook it at home and do it on Zoom as we've done with the other cook-alongs.
So we'll have a look when we get back.
Yeah, I'm thinking myself, maybe like the Ohana salad to start with as like a starter, and then pick something to cook as a main.
Oh, and what about a dessert? A Dole Whip?
Oh, that'll be too hard.
Too hard?
Yeah, well, we haven't got an electric whisk.
Well, we'll have to have a look in the book when I get back.
Because I've already looked how you make that anyway. It's just literally crushed pineapples, blended with vanilla ice cream, and I think there's one other ingredients in it, and you just literally blend it all together in a blender. No, the ice cream's got the sugar. Blend it all together with vanilla ice cream, and then put it back in the freezer to set, and then she's got a Dole Whip.
We'll have a good look at the book.
It does sound nice,
and
actually.
then maybe for the next cook-along, we could use. We've got another book that somebody sent us, the Harry Potter cookbook.
That'll be your mum.
Oh yeah, my mum.
Your mum got us that.
It could be like a Universal Studios cook-along.
Yeah. The only problem with that one, there's no pictures. It's all like, it's like a colouring book with, and it's like Hagrid's soup, but you don't know what you're going to make until you've actually finished making it. Do you know what I mean?
Certainly be interesting.
So we'll have a look when we get back anyway.
Nice coffee for you.
Thanks.
2 fingers.
Excuse me.
Get that shoes on. Get that
Stop
shoes
harassing
on.
me.
Get that shoes on.
Finish this now.
We're off for a walk.
I've finished this now.
Right. We'll have a look at that in a moment. What are you doing? It's 30 degrees in the rest of the country. All our friends are like texting us saying, we're baking. Here, it's 18 degrees and windy and chilly.
Please, hoodie. Go for a walk.
It's like we're in some kind of sea fret or something.
But the sun's kind of half in, half out. Right, look at this. Come and look at this. Right, look at this. So, this is like a bird's eye view of the garden. So, when the gardener's done the cutting of the turf around these areas, I want these plants with these numbers moving to these locations. So I've mapped it all out.
Yeah. So that's going to be happening tomorrow.
Hopefully.
Today, we're going for a walk on the beach. You taking drone?
I'm not taking the drone in this. Gale force wind, you'll never see it again.
Down at the beach, and it's very windy and chilly and a bit blustery.
That's them little swines that pull the...
So that's the bird that was pulling the bird spikes off apparently on the top of the roof. I didn't see them, but Nick did.
They're herring gulls, I think.
It's friggin' freezing down here. Closer for what? Nick wants to take pictures of them so he can send them to our friends to see what they are. I presume some kind of seagull. But it's very windy. Are we off back now? Right, we're back at the lodge. Ignore the Just for Men. It's just to remind me to order the right one. This is the book that I was talking about earlier, that we may try and find something.
Not may, we will definitely find something.
We'll find something that'll be good for one of our... Oh, look there. There's the door whip for our cook with us on Zoom.
Look at this.
Which we do on Patrons. Bicky!
Look at this, look at this, look at this. It's got the Epcot Food Festival.
Sneeze! Bless you.
Epcot Food and Wine Festival. And the World Showcase. All the recipes. All the different foods in all the different parks. Half the problem now is picking something.
So our friends Sandra and Steve got us this.
Yep.
But if it's available on Amazon, I'll get Nick to put it on the Amazon storefront so you guys can have a look at it. And there we go. So we will pick some out of there and we'll do it on our... They look nice. Kebabs.
That looks delicious. It's like a pot roast type thing. Oh, mac and cheese. Oh my god.
And it tells you where each one comes from, doesn't it? Like blackened catfish with grits came from the Coral Reef restaurant. This book hasn't sponsored us, it's just what we're doing. Right, Nick's just put that Disney book in our Amazon store, so if you want to check out the description below for our Amazon store. So, this is what we're having for our meal tonight. It is Muscle Foods.
Yep.
Which we showed you yesterday when we opened.
Recipe kit, which is equivalent to the Hello Freshers.
Piri piri chicken with roasted veg. So is this for one person, but we're adding an extra
chicken,
yeah.
And if we'd have had some potatoes, I would have put extra potato, because these meal kits are for one.
Yeah.
So with the others that we've got in there, I've ordered extra veg on Tesco to bulk it out.
These are interesting. So it gives you everything you need, just like HelloFresh.
Yeah. Some of the sachets, like the tomato puree, is the exact same as what HelloFresh use.
Oh, you get Heinz with it.
Yeah. What I do like is it doesn't show you pictures that mislead you, because like when it's a HelloFresh and you do step one, it shows you the photo but tells you to do something different. You don't get any of that with this.
That's a big
and
pepper.
The cards are glossy as well, so you can put them obviously in a final facts type thing. But that's what we're having for tea. However, we don't have the coriander.
Good. Thank God.
No, that's not good.
Don't like coriander. Right, you get on with that and I'll be back in half an hour or so. You've made chips. You've made chips.
It says you've got to cook them for 55 minutes.
Ooh. Not we are, however, no chance.
No, let's turn it down to 200 because...
So I'm just over there doing some work and I can hear Nick cooking and he's just said the quality of the vegetables is much better than HelloFresh. So
the fresher, the lime, proper, like when you get the HelloFresh ones, the zest on it's about 3 inch thick. This is really, really juicy.
Yeah, I mean, I love HelloFresh. I love HelloFresh, and we're going to restart it again soon. But I must admit, some of their vegetables aren't the best. But we make do with them. But
yeah, especially the spring. I think it's the spring onions that we suffer with.
We'll have to see how they last throughout the week for the other ones. So what's this? What's it? The piri piri sauce?
That's the piri piri sauce, which has got all the ingredients from all the different sachets all mixed in. I'm just reading the card, seeing what we do next.
Right, the chicken's chopped.
I find this a bit odd.
What?
All the veg and the chicken going in together.
And what do you do with this? Oh,
you mix it all together with the veg up here. So come across here, And then, I mean, I'm going to put a little bit more passata in it because it is watered down. Obviously, there's 2 chicken.
Oh, so you're adding to it, are you?
Of course.
Are you adding to it?
There we go. Just a tiny little bit, just to give it a bit more liquid.
Why do you never just do something that is besides?
Because I've added an extra chicken breast.
Well,
so
that's true.
It'll end up being dry.
That's true.
So this is a bit odd. And one thing I noticed as well is when I cut the... I mean, one of the chicken breasts was from the multi-pack that we had open, but the other one, when this is definitely a bit odd. If I've read the instructions right.
But just coat it all together, or
yeah,
what?
just coat it and then put it on a baking tray. But when it opened the
oh,
vacuum,
so it's going into the oven, right? Okay.
Yeah, and when I opened the vacuum pack, there was no smell at all.
Oh, like chicken thighs. Mind you,
well, it's not chicken thighs, it's chicken
that's
breast.
what I mean.
So
maybe that's the reason why.
We'll have to see when we get chicken thighs.
We will.
Right, that's all in the baking tray. I'm just saying, one of the things that it looks very similar to is when we go to Tong Garden Centre and you buy like the chicken in the stir fry packs. It looks exactly the same. So this is going to go in for 25 minutes. There's another 25 minutes for the chips, and then we've got to stir it halfway through, and then you've got to mix the mayo and the lime to make a dressing to go with the fries. And then when it's all cooked, it's ready to serve, and we'll try our first meal.
It's time to eat our first Muscle Foods meal. I mean, I wasn't there doing the preparation, but was it easy to do?
Yeah, really easy. I mean, it was the fact that there was lack of pictures on the recipe card reduced the confusion, because that's what I find is the hard bit about HelloFresh, which we do love. We do love HelloFresh.
And there's only about 300 odd calories per plate.
Well, there'll be more than that because I added.
Well, you added, yeah, that's true. Yeah. So maybe four.
So it should. This meal is a single person meal. So if you took a chicken breast out, there'd be a massive portions actually. 629 calories.
Oh, just remember we've got Tesco coming tonight, haven't we?
Oh yeah, we're eating this fast. Right. So what's the verdict?
I like it. It tastes like really good quality food, and I think it tastes like you can tell it's made like it's muscle food. It's made to fill you up. I can tell. Do you know what I mean?
The portion sizes are massive because this is actually a single person portion, and we've just had 2 meals from that, plus the chicken breast. The one thing that I would say is missing is the coriander to garnish it.
That's why I like it even more.
No, but when you have a nice meal, the first bite of every meal is the look. And it just needs a bit of green.
Don't like coriander.
I know, but you could put a bit of parsley on or something like that. It needs a bit of greenery.
Ta-doo!
No deodorant.
What?
The body spray instead of antiperspirant, so I rejected it as a substitute.
Oh, I'll have to use roll-on.
What we'll have to do is go to pound stretcher and get some from there.
I'm not opposed to a bit of shopping with my mask on. Right, let's unpack this. Do a little Tesco haul, and then I think I'm going to have some ice cream.
I won't get too excited. It's not a massive.
No, it's not. It's just a top up because we've got our Muscle Foods this week.
It is just literally.
Shh, we're going to unpack it.
Interrupt me.
Shh. Just a small haul. A small haul. So we've got some thin bagels as we're having those bacon medallions on bagels for breakfast. So we've gone for the thin bagels, so it's not quite as heavy. Oh, you got some sausage patties as well.
What?
Sausage patties as well. Thank God we've got one more coffee, mate. I just can't drink coffee without it anymore. It just doesn't taste as nice. Ooh,
there's not a lot for what we paid there.
Shower gel, bit of red wine, some pomegranate.
Red wine.
So
what's that smell?
I've just washed my hands.
Oh my God, it smells strong.
I'm gonna have some chocolate. Oh, Paul.
You're not. That's not chocolate.
Yeah, it is. Colombian chocolate and hazelnut. I asked you for chocolate. That's yours. That's mine.
Right, how many calories in these?
Okay.
Not keen on the Oppo chocolate because it smells more. Well, it smells and tastes more hazelnut than anything else.
Well, it's a good job it's not yours, then, isn't it?
Well, I'm going to get my decanter out and I'm going to have a glass of red wine, and I'm going to let you put the other bits and bats away.
It's not a decanter. It's a.
No, my magic decanter that Steph sent us.
It's not a decanter, is it?
It's a magic decanter.
Like a filter.
No, magic decanter. Whatever. How can you think about a thing like this at such a devastating time?
You mean, why have I put a face mask on? What devastating time?
The bad news that we've just had.
Ah, well, yeah.
Oh, well, yeah.
Well, I don't know. I'm just wondering what the figure you're on about.
Do you want to explain it to the lodgers?
Well, as you know, we had a holiday to Florida booked in December, which we presumed we weren't going on anyway with what's going on in the world. But we did have an Airbnb villa booked for 2 weeks, and then we're going to spend some time with Chris and Jen. The Airbnb host has just emailed us and said that our villa is now cancelled because of the COVID situation. She can't afford to keep it running or something because she's not got enough guests. So she has cancelled it. So now we have no
accommodation.
Obviously, we're not going to book anything else. If a vaccine came out and by some miracle we were going, then we'd have to just sort some out.
I mean, in his minds, we've written it off, haven't we? So that's the latest Disney trip update. It's not happening. I'm kind of relieved, but also annoyed at the same time. Why do I feel annoyed?
Well,
because it's like, well, it's kind of like it's definitely cancelled now. Do you know what I mean?
No, there was always like a glimmer of hope, but even not that I knew we weren't going. I mean, we've already started planning for
Christmas in the apartment.
In the apartment, so that we're close to family, friends to drop off presents. But we presume like we won't be having Christmas dinner with family this year. I mean, you never know what will happen. It's just what you've got to plan in your head, isn't it?
Lee's doing his facial, if you hadn't realised. So, part of our December trip has gone.
Florida is now definitely cancelled.
So, we have the cruise has got to be paid for on the...
That will definitely...
Is that December?
Anyway, in October.
Well, they're still not sailing. I think that's going to be paid for either December or October.
Well, the last place I want to be is on a cruise ship.
Yeah, I wouldn't go. We've only paid like £170 deposit, so we will be cancelling that and getting a cruise credit. Or if they cancel it, we'll get a full refund.
It's like a little science project, this, isn't it?
It is. A bit gutting actually, but not shocked at it, but
it was always like, oh, can you get me a clock, please? I've just built.
No, I cannot.
It was always like we knew we weren't going 90%, but
we held out for some hope. But now this is
there just in case.
Yeah, but now this is kind of confirmed that it's not going to happen.
I mean, we're glad because we thought if Virgin started flying again, but there was no vaccine and we still didn't want to go, that we would have to sort of like not sure about how we would have got his money back.
Well, infection rates in Florida at the minute are flattening.
But
so I wonder if that's a result of wearing masks. Unfortunately, in the UK, they're actually increasing. So there's been reports in the news today that we're going to have another lockdown in another month.
Oh, well, they keep saying that.
So
it depends which news site you look at.
Yeah. So wear your masks, guys. And if you don't want to wear masks, then don't go out.
That's not
what are you doing?
Mixed properly.
Well, mix it up, otherwise you'll have just like a wrinkly face.
It smells nice, doesn't it? It smells almost edible.
It smells of cookies. How can that smell of cookies?
I don't know.
That smells like shortbread.
So this is the third time that I've put it on.
So forget your face.
Yeah.
Have you got a recommendation for people to wear masks?
Of course. Face mask. I'm putting face mask.
Well, not a frigging facial mask.
Recommendation on is for you to make me a nice cup of tea, please.
Not yet.
Please.
So wear your masks, guys. Yeah. Reduce the transmission. Keep us out of lockdown. If not, don't be a cock.
But I don't think we'll be going to Florida now.
Yeah. Well, at this rate, all pubs will be closed within another month, and we'll be back in bloody lockdown again. I don't think I can cope with that. Are you sure you're putting that on right?
Okay, I'm putting it on.
So anyway, this is Lee putting on the My Perfect facial again, which he did the first treatment the other day, and you said the day after that you felt your skin had been exfoliated and like.
When I wake up in the morning, sometimes you think, oh God, I couldn't go out looking like this on the first thing in the morning without getting.
But you do anyway.
Exfoliator out and blah blah blah. But I don't know that it's this or the facial wash because that's got like acids in it, which I'm using every night.
Has it?
Yeah.
Oh, give me some.
But I must admit, when I'm waking up in the morning, and the first thing I do is look in the mirror and just see what my face looks like. And it's been looking a lot better. My skin's been looking a lot clearer. So I don't know if it's the facial,
whatever,
or the face wash. But that's what.
So you want a cup of tea?
Please.
Do you want a Kit Kat?
No, just a cup of tea, please. Right, we're just having a catch up with our friends Hannah and Mark. There we go. Let me just zoom in. Hi guys. For this call tonight, Mark said he'd dress as a chav, so there he is.
Yep.
In a vest with headphones on.
Cat weasel. So these guys are coming up from somewhere down south. They're coming up in a few weeks, and they're staying in a B&B locally, and then we're gonna show them the area, and we're gonna do lots of exciting things.
Yeah. So these guys will be on the vlog soon, as long as there's no local lockdowns or anything like that. Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed.
So
wear your mask, everybody. Yeah. Wear your mask.
Yes. Right. We've had a nice catch up with our friends. I've put my collagen.
Ooh, I've had too much wine.
Put my collagen soak on, and
can you tell it looks younger?
I have got a glow about me actually when I put this collagen thing on.
It's the light on your head.
I'm going to finish the vlog. Thanks for watching today, guys. Hit the like button, click the notification bell, drop us a comment, and hit that subscribe button. We're going out with our friends tomorrow, Sandy and Steve. We are going to somewhere where Nick thinks he's going to have afternoon tea, actually.
We're going to the same place we went for your birthday, that when Charlotte and Nikki got you that voucher and we went for afternoon tea.
We went to go and see the mill and we forgot to go and see it.
Yeah, we went to look at the windmill and we forgot. But we had that really nice cheese and sandwich. It was really nice. So we're going there tomorrow. We've asked for a table outside.
Yeah, fingers crossed.
Whether they'll do it or not, I have no idea. But we're going to have afternoon tea, and tomorrow is weigh day on our Fat Fighters.
Well, we'll get weighed group before we go out for us.
Yeah. Well, I'm not missing this. So I'm going to finish this and then hope for the best in the morning. Although I have put 3/4 of a pound on.
So we'll see.
But you can't always lose every week. If you are on a diet, don't worry. If you have a wobble, Weebles wobble, don't worry.
You wobble too.
Shut up, you.
See you tomorrow. Bye.